Howdy folks, it's Ultra here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's been a while, but we're back in it. I should say Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 perhaps, because now that 2024 is out, people might assume this is 2024 without looking at the title. But when I have the splash screen, it says Microsoft Flight Simulator 40th anniversary. So maybe that's how I should start introducing the video. So welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 40th anniversary edition. Who knows? Anyway, I'm just rambling, but we have a fun little flight today. We are in, I guess technically we're in San Jose, California, which is just south of San Francisco. San Francisco is right there. You can see the water, you can see the Bay Bridge. And if you head south, you get San Jose and some other areas. What people might not realize is this entire area is actually in a mountain valley, right? We got mountains to the west with the ocean, mountains to the east right there. So we're actually in this huge mountain valley. Oh, there's an airplane coming in. Look at right in the middle of your screen. Airplane coming in. And there's downtown San Jose right there. So what are we doing as I fight my hiccups here? We are going to fly over the Apple campus. That's literally what we're going to do. Why is this installing? Apple, like Apple Computer. It's right in the area here. And Cupertino, I think is how you say it. And why? Just because I randomly came across it in the news and thought I would fly it in the simulator. Should be some modeled in some way or another. And that's just what I wanted to do. Ooh, nice sound. Yeah, nice Doppler effect. Anywho, so that's what we're going to do. So kind of a suburban San Francisco VFR flight today, as the title said. And then after we fly over the campus, which is right by the airport, we'll just fly around and check things out. I'm sure I've been in the simulator at San Francisco before, I think. Maybe I haven't. I'm pretty sure I have. Well, maybe it was with X-Plane. Maybe it's been a long time. I don't know. So we're just going to enjoy the flight and enjoy this sim. And we'll talk about Flight Sim 2024 in a moment. Oh shoot, I should probably have my what you call it, my checklist up for this plane. If I can find where's my checklist over here. Alright, I got it. And this is the Beaver. Still a default aircraft. So there you go. Alright, I have disconnected my switch panel though. I had both the Logitech multi-panel and switch panel. And the switch panel doesn't work for anything, but the multi-panel does. So I disconnected, removed it from my desk. My wife got it for me. It's a surprise for Christmas one year because I already had the multi-panel, and it was a huge bummer. So anyway, I just removed it. I'm just saying that because I usually talk about those things behind the scenes. Alrighty, set the video stuff. I guess I didn't set up video stuff. I was supposed to go in here and set stuff up and make it cool and immersive, and I didn't. No big deal. We're just gonna keep it the way it is. Alright, parking brakes set. Oh boy, it's been a long time since I've been in this plane. Fuel and passengers. Yeah. We should do something fun. There we go. Let's put me in there. What am I at? Like 2:15 now or something? I don't know. Let's just bring my friend. We'll keep it. And let's bring some children. Just because we can. Let's see. There we go. And cargo. Just some bottles of water. Whoa, not 100 pounds though. Simple enough. Alrighty, master battery and alt on. That's over here. And select the fullest fuel tank, which I don't know which is fullest. So let's go center. And beacon on. Where are you, beacon? There you go. Beacon on. Mixture rich. I think that's up here somewhere. Good enough. There's a mixture right there. Throttle quarter. Fuel boost on. And where are we? I lost already. Wobble pump 5 psi, which I think it already is. Yeah, it's already 5 psi, but otherwise you can do the wobble pump if you want to. Oh, you just click it, you don't drag it. Okay, that's kind of a bummer. Starter on, which is here. Oh, we didn't do the igniters though, because I'm skipping ahead in my checklist. All the way, please. There we go. Is it running? It's running. My volume is way too low. There we go. Alrighty, cool. Start on RPM 1000. Let's bring that way. Oops, like not that far to stall. Let's bring it down to there. Come on, don't stall. Fuel boost off. Radio's on. That was loud. Flight plan, don't have one. Really, we're just going to fly around VFR, right? I already told you what we're going to do. We're going to fly over to the Apple campus. Probably will fly along 280 a little bit. Head towards San Francisco. Just look around. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how long this goes. We might go 15 minutes. We might go an hour. Who knows? Alrighty, so that's the flight plan. Weather, yeah, there might be weather. Is there an ATIS? There is. So let's tune in the ATIS.
San Jose Airport Information Alpha 1700 Zulu. Wind tree 7 at tree. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 1 tree. Dew point 10. Altimeter tree 0.24. Visual runway tree 0 right and ILS runway tree 0 left in use. Landing and departing runway tree 0 right and runway tree 0 left. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact UM.
Alright, so we have BA for barometer. There you go. We are at sea level now. Instead of 500 below or whatever it was. That was kind of funny. Let's see. No taxi lights. Strobe light on. So come down here. Turn on strobe. Where are you? Over there. There we go. And set flaps to take off, which I have to go this view, I guess. Let's say take off. I think that says take off. It does. Alrighty, let's announce, or not announce, let's request taxi to go, we're going to go west, actually.
San Jose ground Turtle Soup, Tango 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 41 with Alpha request taxi to the active west departure.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 taxi to and hold short of runway tree 0 left via taxiway Victor Golf Whiskey 1 Delta Whiskey Charlie cross runway tree 0 left Charlie cross runway tree 0 right Charlie Yankee Alpha 1 cross runway tree 0 right Alpha 1. Contact tower on 124.0 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 0 left via taxiway, Victor Golf Whiskey 1 Delta Whiskey Charlie cross runway tree 0 left Charlie cross runway tree 0 right Charlie Yankee Alpha 1 cross runway tree 0 right Alpha 1 Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Wow, that was intense. Let's let go of the parking brake. Let's start our taxi. We'll do our favorite view outside. Real good weather's turned on, by the way. And looks like a great day for VFR flying in real life because it's turned on. I didn't really set a time of day. I just let it grab whatever was in the sim. And it looks like it's okay enough. We've done plenty cliche early morning and evening flights. So we'll just do midday here. Let's see. So we'll take off. We'll fly south to see downtown San Jose while we're here. And then there's another airplane taking off or landing. And then we'll head west along Interstate 280, and then the Apple campus. You can't miss it. Oh, yeah, landing in pairs. Can't miss Apple campus. Is a big circle. It should be in the simulator. It was when I looked at like the preview stuff. So I expect to see it. I don't know what the AutoGen is going to do to it. That's kind of why we're doing this video, just to see out of curiosity. And then we'll head north towards what's ever called San Francisco.
Airport is filed. Takeoff runway tree 0 right climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 134.5 squawk 7766.
And then maybe we'll talk about my thoughts on Flight Sim 2024 while we're in the air. I was going to make a Flight Sim 2024 video, but I really don't need to do that. I don't need like a video that would get like 20,000 views. A couple years ago I did a video on X-Plane versus Flight Sim 2020 and got like 100,000 views or something, which was cool. But I don't need to do stuff like that. So I'm not going to make a 2024 video specifically. We'll just talk about a little bit in this video. So those of you who are watching this video, you get a little bit of bonus content today, I guess. We have a couple go-arounds. There's an airplane right there. Looks like it's doing aerobatics, but it's just the rendering. And then in the distance, we have another one going around. That's kind of fun to see. This is such a long taxi. Oh, there's someone else landing or taking off. I do have real traffic turned on, like real life traffic turned on. I do not have player traffic turned on. This gets kind of lonely without the real life traffic. What? It's a little late.
Hold position, Turtle Soup, Tango 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 41.
The Airbus was no concern. I must have just gotten too close to the runway or something that it
San Jose
triggered that.
428 Heavy requesting the end of pushback. Spirit Wings 428 Heavy request to end pushback received.
Alrighty, we're gonna have to stop here and wait for quite a bit of traffic, I think. But we can handle it as part of life. Wait, we're supposed to cross. Oh. But there's a plane coming. So, what are they having us do? They're having us go cross there to get to where that plane's landing. Okay, got it. That makes sense. Let's keep going.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 0 right via taxiway hotel cross runway tree 0 right Foxtrot Yankee Alpha 1 Spirit Wings 428 Heavy. Zulu flight
Heading directly into the California sun. And this is the longest taxi ever. And there's so much radio traffic. Oh my goodness, but we're almost there. We're almost ready to take off. Alright, and here is our stop sign. So let's see if we can tune in the tower. Finally, we can request takeoff clearance.
San Jose Tower Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 at runway tree 0 left, ready for departure to the west.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 wind tree 7 at tree. Departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 0 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 0 left Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
So why do they have us go all the way around to here just to use the other runway where we started? That's kind of weird. I could have done that a totally better way, but whatever. We're cleared. We better get going before something comes and catches up to us. So we're going to do a turn and burn STOL style here. Probably in the air before we even get to the runway, because we'll be entering on the threshold. So here we go. And get ready. A little bit of throttle here, props forward. We should do a few things like landing lights. So let's actually do that super fast. Oh, let's turn on all of our lights, including fuel boost. There we go. Now we're ready. We're going to be in the air before we can get to the runway, like I said. Because we're still on the threshold. There we go. And up we go. There we go. We're not even on the runway. Ooh, trim is crazy. Trim is crazy. Let's trim this thing down quickly. Flaps up 1. We will keep some flaps to climb. Oh, beautiful. Whoa, that was loud.
Form 1 continue for west departure. United Tree Niner 7 Heavy followed the Airbus A20N on final. Wind tree 7 at tree. Cleared to land runway tree 0 right.
San Jose Tower Turtle Soup Tango 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 41. Continue for west departure.
Look at that beautiful highway over there. Alrighty. We got everything on the checklist. Land lights on, nav lights confirmed, flaps, fuel, heat, fuel boost, and mixture rich. Yep, flaps up. Well, flaps to climb, right? Cruise, flaps up eventually. Fuel boost off, monitor thing, but we're not in cruise yet. We're still going to climb a little. First of all, though, let's turn my volume down because there's a lot of radio traffic driving me crazy. And let's head south. Let's bring in the flaps now. We're done climbing. And let's just enjoy the views as we fly around San Jose, California. Except we'll go over downtown and then we'll follow this interstate here, the one that curves out. I believe, let me check my Google map. Yeah, we'll follow that highway out. And then intersect with 280. Cool. Alrighty, so 280 is right here. We'll follow it in a minute. Apple Campus is like right there somewhere. Maybe it's right there, I don't know. We'll see in a moment. But first let's check out downtown San Jose. Alright, there's downtown San Jose. We'll get a slightly better look here and then we'll turn out of here. And notice we're below terrain level right now. You know how much I love to fly below the terrain. Look at that. That means we're too low to cross those mountains, right? We're flying in the air. We'll see how high we are in a minute. Oh, what stadium is that, I wonder? I can't make it out. SAP or something? Well, that looks cool. Alrighty. Nice seeing you, San Jose. But we're gonna head out to Apple. So we gotta make a sharp turn here and get on the Interstate 280. We'll follow that to Apple. In the meantime, what do we got going on here? We're at 3,200 feet above sea level. And we pretty much took off at sea level, so that's also ground level in the area. And it's been over 25 minutes for me, but we're finally in the air, thank goodness. Are we headed west? Almost. That means we're not looking at... Whoa, look at that airplane up there. We're not looking at the right highway. We're looking at 17, it looks like. Here's 280. There it is. So we're just going to follow this. Apple is right there on the end of this S curve. So we'll head there in a minute. There's the airport, and there's the bay. San Francisco Bay, and then looking over here, if I can get over there, there's a smaller airport here, then San Francisco International, downtown San Francisco, Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz. They're not fully rendered in yet, but they're there. They're out there. And the ocean, you can see the ocean, other side of the mountain valley. Alrighty, let's get in position here so we can see Apple. I think we drifted across the highway, which isn't good for sightseeing. So let's head back over a little bit. Yeah, we definitely drifted across the highway. I guess we can go outside for a second. That's kind of fun. Ooh, we should get some screenshots here. There we go. Not my best screenshot work, but it's working. Alright, here we go. Apple should be right here. There we go. So let's see how it's rendered in the sim, and then we'll continue our sightseeing.
Southwest 82 tree heavy San Jose Tower. Altimeter tree 0.24 wind tree 7 at tree. Cleared ILS.
Love of the traffic down there. Is so fun to see. Hope we're still climbing quite a bit here. Don't want to climb anymore. No more climbing, please. Let's see. Let's check out the Apple campus, and then I'll talk about my thoughts on flights in 2024. But keep in mind how beautiful and realistic this looks, right? Look at this. It's real satellite imagery with amazing autogen. So, I mean, it's pretty much as real as it gets already. Oh, we're still climbing like crazy. Dang. Stop climbing, please. We don't need to nosedive either, but... Alright, so there's Apple campus. What are they doing with it? Nothing. It's just a bunch of buildings. Oh, there you go. Come on, mouse. There we go. Just a bunch of buildings, so... Yeah, that's supposed to be the Apple campus. And there's nothing there. Well, are we overspeeding? Yeah. Did you hear those sounds from the overspeed? Anyway, so yeah, they didn't do anything for it. Which, I mean, I'm saying not... They shouldn't in the sim. Why would they do anything for it? What I mean is... AutoGen didn't do anything for it. So... There you go. Now we're nosediving because it brought back throttles too much. Let's pay attention, turtle. There we go. Drone just for a second. Yeah. There's the old Apple campus. Right there. The original. So we saw that by coincidence. That was easy to make out because those buildings are the same. In fact, let's active pause a second so we can actually look at this instead of crashing the plane like an amateur. So the old Apple campus is this. That's the old Apple campus. Then there's this parking lot here. And then you've got the current Apple campus right here. Which they just threw some buildings in. The baseball field is still there though. That's right next to Apple Park. So this circle is Apple campus. So the baseball field's accurate. The original campus is accurate. But they just have buildings there, which is fine. I didn't expect it to be perfectly represented. But I also didn't expect it to be a bunch of random buildings. Thought it'd be like one big building. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, undo active pause. Let's head towards San Francisco since we can. But for those of you who are from the area, let's give you kind of a tour while I try to fly this from the outside, which never works. Anyway, Apple campus is on the tail right now, if you still want to look for it. Anyway, there's the valley heading south. And a lot of people who aren't from the U.S. think that like Los Angeles and San Francisco are neighboring cities. They're not. There's actually quite a long jet flight between the two. It's quite a long distance, and it takes even longer to drive, obviously. But even flying in a jet from San Francisco to LA is a long flight. So, there you go. Below the train on that side. And let me see what airport that is. I'll look on the map for you. That is... What is that called? Moffett Field? Moffett Field. Hard to see. There we go. Moffett Field. So we're just going to head this way. Pay attention where we're going. Towards downtown San Francisco. You can see the haze and the fog. And as we're going on our way, I'll talk to you about... actually, let's see what we got for ATC here. I don't want any approach. Nearest airport list. I don't want to decide anything right now. I want to get off this radio, though. Let's do... let's try to tune to Moffett Field just to get on the less active radio. There we go. I'm not going to request anything. I just want to change. Let's do request transition.
Tower Turtle Soup, Tango Tango Tango, 41 is type de Havilland 3 miles southwest of Moffett, 2,900 feet. Requesting transition.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 transition approved. Report clear of tower airspace. Maintain on navigation.
Will report clear, Turtle Soup, Tango 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 41.
I think we're already clear enough.
Tower Turtle Soup, Tango 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 41 is clear of the tower airspace.
Of course, in real life, you would have a map that would tell you airspace. So you would pull up your map, and it will give you a little, upside down wedding cake diagram of the space. And then you would tell them when you're clear. Alrighty, on our way to San Francisco, let's talk about... we're in San Mateo. I have a lot of work that's out in this area, so I know all these suburban city names out here. Anywho, Flight Sim 2024. At the moment, I still have no reason to get it. In terms of visuals, it doesn't get any more realistic than this. I know there are some differences in 2024 if you have the power to do it and you crank everything up. But I don't think I have the power to crank everything up. So I do have the power to crank everything up in this simulator, however. So I think cranking everything up in this simulator is actually going to give me better results than cranking everything up, or not able to crank everything up in 2024, right? That makes sense? So look at how good this looks, right? I don't think I can get it to look this good in 2024 with my current computer, which is like 6 years old. I'm running a 2080. I don't have a 2080 Ti because they didn't exist yet when I got the computer. So my computer's perfectly fine. It's up to date. I'm still on Windows 10 though. I could probably update to Windows 11, but then my music software would break. I have to rebuy all the music software. But anyway, I have no reason really for visuals to upgrade to 2024 because I don't think my computer can make them look this good. So that's out. Career mode in 2024, couldn't care less. You would think, though, people who know me would think that I would love career mode in 2024. And in theory, you're right. But watching people do it and having to do like 50 hours just to get out of a Cessna, geez Louise, I don't have that kind of time. It would take me years to get 50 hours in career mode. I would never make any progress. So that's out. Plus the stress, like if you do something to your airplane and you got to pay for it, and if you can't afford it, you got to grind and grind and grind on tiny jobs to pay for it. It already seems like there's plenty of grinding as it is watching other people play. Oh, there's another little airfield under there. Is that Belmont? What's the airfield called? That little airfield is called... I can't find it. It's called Hiller Aviation Museum. But that's not the name of the airfield. It's... Oh, San Carlos Airport. Okay, so there's San Carlos right there. That's pretty cool. Of course, San Francisco is right there in front of us. We're not going to land there, though. We're just going to fly over it. Anywho, so career mode, couldn't care less. Implementation of real-world weather and real-world air traffic, already have it in this sim. In fact, the weather right now is working better in this sim than it is in the new one. as is real world traffic right now. It's working better in this sim than the new one as I record this. And then, are we going to erase them? And what else? Real ship traffic, couldn't care less. I really don't care about real ship traffic in the sim. There's plenty of ship traffic in this sim as it is. Let's see what else. Optimization things, running things from their servers instead of on my computer. Again, couldn't really care less. Updates. The simulator is still supposed to get the world updates and stuff. Hope we can turn off the boost pump now. So yeah, the simulator is supposed to still get all the updates until it's 10 years old. So this will still be updated. What are we looking at for fuel? You gotta be really careful. Middle is almost out, so we should change to front. Let's see, where's front? Over here? Come on. Other way, please. No. There we go. Jeez. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. In fact, when I loaded the sim today, Make Recording, it had an update. So there you go. So anyway, okay, there's the San Mateo Hayward Bridge right there. Not fully rendered for some reason. Maybe it goes underwater. I don't know. I think it's just badly rendered. But anyway, I mean, look at this down here, right? It's beautiful. So anyway, I'm not dissing or complaining about the new simulator. I just have no reason right now to get it. I mean, the videos I make, well, the videos I make worked back in X-Plane 9 and X-Plane 10. And then they worked in the simulator. So I have no reason right now to get it. Never say never, right? Because at some point, maybe I will get a new computer with a 4090 or 8090 or whatever is out at the time. And then be like, yeah, might as well get the new sim. But for right now, no reason to get it. And I'm watching people struggle with it. And I'm watching people do the missions. And I'm watching people do career mode. And even when they're not littered with bugs, it just doesn't seem enjoyable. And I just don't know how I would enjoy making content where I'm like, let's do career mode, and 6 months from now, yeah, we broke a wheel, so we got to grind for 3 months to get enough money to fix my airplane. Like, I just don't play enough. But anyway, San Francisco just rendered in, the Bay Bridge just rendered in, Alcatraz isn't there yet, but we'll see it. So anyway, I'm not going to be negative, I'm just telling you why I have not jumped on the new simulator, because I'm sure some people are surprised. But I just don't need to. I enjoy this one perfectly fine. Nothing would be different for me in terms of how I interact with the sim if I got the new one. And like I said, it would probably look worse because they wouldn't be able to run it at full settings on my computer. So, and this looks so realistic. Like, I could send this to somebody and say, hey, I went flying around San Francisco today, and they would believe me, right? So I don't need it for the eye candy. I don't need the new sim for the eye candy, which probably wouldn't be as good anyway, and blah, blah, blah. So there you go. There's my little, not rant, but my little discussion on why I'm not getting the new sim for now. What is over there? Is that Oakland over there? I thought Oakland was a little more up here. Oh, that is Oakland. Looking out this window, I didn't realize we were looking so far north. But looking out this window, obviously that's Oakland. Alright, we're flying over the airport, and performance is still beautiful. Let's tune it in and look for transition, if it'll let us. It's not giving us the option to transition, so we're just going to keep flying, and we might want to tune in a different airport because it's going to get let's do Hayward, just because I want to be somewhere that's not going to give us too much radio traffic. There you go. Alright, San Francisco International is obviously customized, and look how smooth this is. We're still getting like, well, we could be getting more than 60 frames per second. I don't know, because my monitor maxes out in this resolution at 60. Other resolutions, my monitor does 120, but for some reason, simulator at this resolution, 1440, it maxes out at 60. So that's fine for me. So look at that. Perfect frames. Heavy loading stuff. The new sim would not perform this way for me. Alrighty, ooh, the video's getting long. Good. Because I was afraid it was going to be like a 10-minute video. So let's head to San Francisco while I try to take some screenshots here. While the plane flies itself, because it's not autopilot right now. But anyway, look at that. Real world weather. Look how beautiful it is. Let's hit C so I can control my airplane a minute. And trim back a little bit. Oh my, what happened here? Anyway, let's put the camera back. Hop back inside the plane, see what happened. Why are we climbing now? Okay, that's better than going down. Weird. Anywho, I'm enjoying this flight so much. I do feel out of routine making videos, but that's fine. Man, this thing's just hunting everywhere. I touch the trim and it shoots up. Look at that, it's going to shoot up now. And then it'll kind of settle in. Jeez. Anyway, you do your thing. Golden Gate Bridge just rendered. Very cool. Right there. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure we've been here in X-Plane at some point in my 20 years of flight simming. I don't think we've been here in this sim, though, so I'm very happy to be doing this. Anyway, there's the ocean. Beautiful. Oh, got some cranes going on here. Oh, keep using the middle button. Because I'm used to the train game where you use the middle button with the mouse. Alright. Here we go. Down to San Francisco. Don't know where we're going to land. Do we have anything besides San Francisco International? There has to be something nearby. What do we got? What do we got here? Huh. How are there no other airports in the area? I really don't want to go back here. Of course, there's something in Oakland. We could entertain that. Any small stuff out here, like regional stuff? Nothing, huh? Really? Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. If we have to backtrack, we'll backtrack. I don't want to backtrack, but whatever. Are we climbing? We were. Alright. Well, Twin Peaks are right here, right? Twin Peaks. Boo-to-doo-to-doo. There it is, there and there. Twin Peaks. Yeah, I was going to say a bunch of stuff about San Francisco, but I don't really know a whole lot. So, we'll just do a visual, and those of you who know the area, you can fill in the blanks in your head. I just know Twin Peaks is there. And the Golden Gate Bridge, obviously. Ooh, we're starting to load some stuff, and it's starting to get mad. There's the Bay Bridge. There's Oakland right there. Oakland Airport, right? Yeah, Oakland Airport is also right there. Oh, yeah. Downtown Oakland. People do live on this island. I forgot the name of it. I looked it up the other day. Alcatraz. Come here. Alcatraz is right there. Let's descend a little bit. Not much. There are your Twin Peaks. There's one of them. There's the other. And then city life all the way to the water's edge. Look at that. Whoops. There we go. All the way to the water's edge. Just live all the way out there. That's crazy. Just crazy. I used to be obsessed with the trapezoid, or the triangle building right there. Can't remember what it's called though, even though I used to be obsessed with it when I was a kid. Not the Colt Tower. What is it? It's like a bank, isn't it? Transamerica. Yeah, the Transamerica building. I think that's what it's called, Transamerica building. Yeah, I've been obsessed with that since I was a kid. So if I ever go to San Francisco, I want to check out that building. And if I ever go to San Francisco, I want to drive the steep roads, and I want to try to cycle. I want to ride a bicycle and cycle up the steep roads. That'd be so fun. I think it would be fun. Call me crazy, but anyway. What are these parks called here? This park is Golden Gate Park. There we go. Very cool. Anyway, we're missing the city. I just kind of looked away because it looks kind of dystopian. Anyway, a lot of ships though. Nice looking city. These are all very steep hills, although you can't tell from the airplane. But it's all very, very steep. And then back down to the other side. Golden Gate Bridge, we'll swerve over there. There's Alcatraz. Let's hop inside here. Can you see Alcatraz from here? Yep, about to come into view. Oakland, I think we're going to end up landing in Oakland in a minute, probably. There's Alcatraz. Do some haunted tours or something if you want to. And then the Golden Gate Bridge. There you go. Not covered in fog at the moment. And then all these nature things over here. I watched a really cool documentary about birds. And they took recordings of birds here, and the recordings of birds in the rural areas of the same exact species. And they were overspeeding a little bit. And the birds actually have an accent. Birds have a city accent and a rural accent. And they think it's because the birds have to change their tone so it can cut through like urban sounds, which totally makes sense. So that's pretty cool. And they were under the bridge right here on the north side, taking recordings of birds. So Google that documentary. It's really cool. It's a short video. It's really cool though. There's the Golden Gate Bridge, and then there's some overspeed sounds from the from the wings about to break off. Beautiful. And as with tradition in most of my videos, it's become a running joke now. There's no place around here to skinny dip. I think the water would be too cold. That being said, apparently there used to be unofficial nudist areas of this park a long time ago, and then they cracked down on them. But I think we're talking about the 1970s. So, but yeah, I read about that somewhere. Thought it was kind of interesting. So there you go. Keeping up with my video tradition to mention skinny dipping at least once in the video. It's become a running joke now. So there you go. There you have it. We've tied it in. I found a way to tie it in to San Francisco. Alright, I'm having a really hard time controlling this airplane because of all the drafts up and down coming off these hills. Good grief. Alrighty, Oakland, we're going to come to you now while I'm careful about not crashing my airplane, because this is a struggle to make it look this smooth. Holy moly. Okie dokie, let's tune in. Oakland International. Let's tune in the 8 is first to get the weather.
Oakland Airport information, Sierra 1700 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition, few clouds at 600 feet, few clouds at 18,700 feet. Temperature 12. Dew point 10. Altimeter 30.24. ILS runway 30 in use. Landing and departing runway 30. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Sierra.
Alright, you have Sierra. So what we're going to do for runway 30 is, first we got to break into the traffic here. Come on. You want to request a full stop. Give me time, please. Come on.
Oakland Tower
There we go.
Turtle Soup, Tango 41 is 14 miles northwest, 3,200 feet with Sierra to land.
Turtle Soup Tango 41 Oakland Tower. Altimeter 30.23 wind calm. Enter left downwind runway 30.
Make left traffic runway 30 Turtle Soup, Tango 41.
Alright, that's my plan anyway. I was hoping they say left traffic. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right over the bridge, right here, make left traffic, which means left turns, and land right opposite that flashing light. That is the plan. Oh, we're over Alcatraz, I think. Like literally directly over it, I think. Whoops. Come on, drone. Let's work. Come on, drone. Whatever. Work now. There we go. Yep, we went right over Alcatraz. Boom. Very cool. Alrighty. In the airplane, getting control. And we're getting another view of downtown while we look at Twin Peaks in the distance in the haze. See all these hills? These hills don't look like a big deal. See this hill? Doesn't look like a big deal. But look at video and pictures on top of this hill looking straight into downtown. It's ridiculous. Think about it. That tower is pretty huge. All of them are. And this is over halfway up the height of these towers. Look at that. See? Look at all those hills. All over the place. This is super hilly, man. Crazy. But if you think about it, this is like foothills, right, to these mountains over there. Alright, how are we doing? We over the Bay Bridge yet? There we go. And yes, people live there. And actually what happens with this bridge is it's separate lanes here, but then here they tuck under, right? So you see, so they're actually not like both directions. It's one direction that way, one direction the other way. It's not modeled that way here though. You see them going in both directions there. But you can look that up too. And then so one, it's like an underground tunnel here for both, but especially the westbound, I believe. Yep. Very cool. Alright, keep an eye on your altitude. It's kind of sinking here. A little bit more throttle. And there is downtown Oakland. The buildings are no match for the mountains behind them. I'm trying to figure out what airport this is. It's not on the map. Look. I mean, it's here, but it's not listed. That's interesting, because Oakland is up here. Right here. And if I look on my map, there's no name either. I don't see things X'd out, though. So it's something. Oh, it's an airbase. It's the Hornet Sea Air and Space. McCann's Aviation. Okay, it's an airbase. Okay, that makes more sense. And runway 30 is... I believe runway 30 is this one, and yeah, not that one. It has to be this one. Okay, cool. Have they spoken to us yet? Nope. We're just going to keep flying nice and slowly until we get closer, I guess. And there goes downtown and the bridge in the distance. Still see the Golden Gate, though. But more importantly, we're going to land here. So we're just waiting for clearance, and then we'll make a sharp U-turn and land right where they're landing. Alright, we're down to 2,000 feet. We'll go down to 1,500 in a moment here. We're staying kind of wide. Just because, you know, the jets would be wide too. So there we go. Looking good. We're definitely below the train level now, which I love. Alright, down to 1,500 feet now and keeping our speed up. We can slow down on a dime, so there's no need to slow down yet. Make sure barometer is still accurate. Yep, I'm starting to sink a little here.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41. Follow the Airbus A20 in on final. Wind calm cleared to land runway 30.
Cleared to land runway 30, Turtle Soup, Tango Tango, Tango 41.
Alright, so they're telling us to follow this airplane in, so we can't even go on our cross or base turn yet. So what we'll do is we'll slow down so we can kind of hover in the position here. And first set of flaps. And second set of flaps. I'm just going to wait patiently and start making her base. I think that's the airplane we're following. There's not another one out there, is there? No. I think they're going where we're going. I think. Are they? I don't know. Let's stop descending though. We're too low to see the runway. Actually, while we're at the altitude they are, so I guess we will stay the same. We'll follow them in very closely and then safely, because the jet wash would be a mess for several minutes after they pass by, let alone this closely. But we're doing it for fun. I believe the new simulator does have jet wash and prop wash, but I'm not worried about it. I don't need that kind of immersion. So here we go. We're going to follow them in. Landing flaps now. Oh, come on. There we go. There's a few in between. That's interesting. Alrighty. They are probably following ILS or something, so we're going to stay a little bit higher so we can see it. Plus we're a tail dragger. You come in high and you just nosedive and level out when you have a tail dragger anyway. And let's not get distracted by the Bay Bridge in downtown. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful to see downtown from this far away. Both downtowns, actually. And hopefully we can get in here before we interrupt traffic. Let's keep our speed up a little bit, just so we don't interrupt traffic too much. You can see the radio towers on the top of Twin Peaks over there. Alrighty, we're a little high, it says, but that's because we're a tail dragger, so we're going to come down now.
Southwest 29er 15 heavy turn next taxiway. Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 go around.
We're not going around,
Going around Turtle Soup Tango
because
Tango,
that'll add
Tango
20
41.
minutes. So we're going to land anyway. It's because we were too close behind the Airbus and they're not off the taxiway yet. But we're such a tiny little plane. Let's see if they yell at us. I used to be so scared of ATC yelling at me in the
Southwest
sim.
2915 heavy
I don't know
contact
why,
ground on 121 decimal
but
niner.
whoa. Oh shoot, we bounced, darn it.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41, you were not cleared to land.
Aw, sorry.
Clear the runway.
Okay.
121 decimal niner Southwest 2915 heavy. Goodbye.
One bounce is acceptable even in real life, so that was actually a pretty good landing, and that was centered too at one point. Anyway, I used to be so scared of ATC yelling at me in the sim, which sounds ridiculous.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41, you were not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
I'm trying to, but I'm finding a taxiway with an X on it. Oh well, we'll take the taxiway with the X. Wasn't cleared to land. It didn't go around. Then wasn't cleared to land, and now I'm on a taxiway that's not a taxiway. I'm just
121
winging.
decimal niner Turtle Soup Tango 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 41. Goodbye. Oakland ground Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 taxi to parking.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Whiskey Tree Uniform Tango Sierra.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Whiskey Tree Uniform Tango Sierra Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Alright, so I obviously didn't turn the landing lights on. That's fine. Lav lights off, Peter off, fuel boost off, landing lights off, note the time, confirm flaps up. Alright, then taxi. So we're going to taxi now to wherever they told us to go. It's going to be a while, so let's look around for a minute
Turtle Soup
here.
Tango
Whoa,
Tango
what?
Tango 41, hold position, caution, other traffic.
Hold position Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
There's no traffic. Not sure what you're saying, but okay. Anyway, I used to be so scared of ATC yelling at me, even though it's just a sim. I'm over it. Now it's funny when they yell at me, so, you know. But yeah, for years and years, I'd be so scared. I'd get mad. I know that in Flight Sim 2024, people are getting yelled at by ATC in the missions for career. Because it's buggy and they tell you to do something and you can't. Like it'll say, in a little tiny Cessna, climb to flight level 200 or something. Or 180 or whatever. And you can't because it's a Cessna. You can't go 20,000 feet in a Cessna. So it's just kind of funny, stuff like that. But anyway, let's park and land this thing and keep the video under an hour. I actually did not think it'd be this long, but I guess I was just having too much fun. And you know, my tone sounds kind of apathetic and grumpy. It's not. I don't know. It's just my tone today. I'll have to do another video soon that's cheery and happy and not talk about the simulator. That'll probably, or the new simulator, that'll probably help. But anyway. Anywho, let's get this thing landed. Or parked. Alright, I see my box where they want us to park. So there we go. Oops, let's use this view and come over here. There we go. Looks like we have to come from the other side. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. But anyway, I enjoyed flying the Beaver today. Everybody likes a good Beaver. And it was my favorite aircraft for GA in X-Plane. It's very similar in this one. There are a few things that the sim takes care of for you in this plane that I'm used to doing, but that's okay. I still enjoy this. I'm not sure why I don't use it more often, to be honest. I just haven't. So anyway.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41, continue taxi.
I have been for like an hour.
Roger Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
You want me to go right? Okay. That's fine. And stop without prop strike. There we go. Hit the parking brake. Here we go. Alrighty, what are we going to do? All lights off. So we turn all these lights off. And then radios off and fuel cut off, which is all the way, I guess. Come here. There we go. Boom, boom. Props back. Magnetos off. Why won't that spin all the way? Thank you. And battery nulled. And there you go. Flight complete. Alright. I had a few rough things in my presentation because it's been a while, but you probably didn't even notice. But if you did notice, whatever. I don't do a video a day anymore like I used to, so I kind of have some rough moments in terms of fluidity, but it's fine. It's my new style now. It's a little rough, but that's totally okay. So if you enjoyed it, even if you didn't, hit the like button so people know we exist. Subscribe, turn on notifications so you know the next Flight Sim video drops. I know I've got other stuff on the channel. I'm wrapping up some Minecraft things. I'm wrapping up the train builder game, and then we'll do more flying. So make sure to subscribe so you know when those go live. But I'm not going to find out what I do next until you find out what I do next, and I'll see you then.